Yeah, well, we've been talking about this segment for quite a while. We knew that we wanted to go to South America, and we couldn't really decide where, and ended up working out that Rio is going to be kind of the place we wanted to go. Such an amazing place and a rich culture. It was kind of a no-brainer to come down here. And we chose to bring Stevie down here because we knew that he'd be stoked to shred, and he's been in this kind of area before. We really wanted this segment to be focused more on the culture of the whole area, and I think that's just so strong on its own because it's such a drastically different place than what we're used to and what we usually see. So yeah, we just coming down here to travel and have fun and do a little bit of riding and just see the culture.
Yeah, we started off the trip in Vancouver in the morning. We met up with Harookz and Stevie. Everything was going good. We checked in, and as soon as we got to the gate and everybody started loading, Curtis realized that he wasn't assigned a seat number, so we're like minutes away from having to be on that plane getting ready to go. Curtis somehow wasn't assigned a seat, so now he's in the lineup with like 5 other people who are also trying to get seats, and this plane is apparently full, so I don't even know what's going to happen.
Norbs came in and made something happen, and luckily it got me on that flight, so that was nice.
Hey, Stevie!
Almost 30 hours from when we left Vancouver to actually arriving here in Rio at our hotel.
Those neck rests are like sitting at my shoulder blade height the whole time.
We figured out how to get our rental cars, and obviously the language barrier is pretty tough to get through because none of us speak Portuguese. And
right on. Cheers. Classic.
Oh, sorry, that wasn't a good
International airport, and they picked that guy to deal with the tourists.
we ended up doing like a half-hour loop in every direction out of town because we didn't know where we were going. So as soon as we got here, we got a full tour of the whole place, just driving around trying to find out how to get here.
Oh my god.
Dude, that is the flea market. That's where you get your trees. Please, yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, we show up, get into our hotel. It seems pretty nice in the bottom and all. It's a nice place, but basically they just jam 3 little beds into this one room each. So we have 2 rooms, 6 guys, and bike bags, camera bags, gear, and we're pretty tapped out.
About a week before we came down here, I think, we got tagged in an Instagram post from Kaio, and we had no idea who he was. It was just a picture of the 6th step down. And he was like, if you ever come to Brazil, you know, let us know. And we were like, we looked through all of his photos and saw these amazing zones, all these crazy riding photos and stuff. And we're like, oh my God, this is what we needed.
We met up and made a game plan. So he's like, I'll take you to every awesome location that you guys want to go to. And we're like, yes. So we kind of planned out that we'd hit up 3 different spots to kind of do an initial scope to see what we wanted to film and what the weather would do and all that. So anyways, Zone 1, the first place that we went to actually was supposed to only be like 20 minutes in, check it out, and then either do some riding or building and go check out another spot. But we ended up spending the whole day.
Yeah, we pull into this town and we couldn't even move an inch. Like just trying to get to where we needed to park to start our hike was near impossible. Just carnival's going off, people are partying.
We're in Rio de Janeiro, hitting this spot that our local intel has for us. Wouldn't think that there's any riding around here judging by this scene. There's freaking crazy beaches and tons of people, but just gonna crash this and see what's on the other side.
Dude, it's so hot. I just tried to put on sunscreen and it feels like I'm just spreading sweat upon sweat all over myself.
And the trail starts over there. It's for the other side.
The spot was like this little kind of isolated area, and we made it there and checked it out, and it ended up being really good. Like, but half of us couldn't really operate. We had to just hang in the shade and take the breaks because it's just way too hot. Like,
I got heat stroke, I had no food in me, like no water in me, and it pretty much, like, I didn't think I could even get through the rest of the day. But luckily I did. I took it really easy, and Norbs picked up the slack for me.
Jungle.
This is the last time I'm going anywhere this close to the fucking equator.
Harookz and I went up with Stevie and we scouted a line that's just perfect. It's this nice rock nub with beaches and ocean and everything in the background. So we're like, man, this is perfect for day 1.
Just happened to be like a massive rock directly across from me where Norbs could shoot from, so it worked out really well. And that massive rock was on the edge of a cliff that just looked at the most killer scenery, and this guy just had the most epic all-time camping spot right under it. It's old Rasta style bro. He had his dreads, and I don't think he's ever seen a downhill bike before. He came up and stared at me pretty funny and didn't know what the hell I was doing.
So we were able to get some work done, get some shots, and
Another one. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah.
The end of the first day, when I was feeling really crappy and we were all just roached. We went for a swim at the beach near the zone we were in, and we were all sitting there kind of in the tide in this little rock outcropping zone.
Curtis spits in front of me. He's like, "Oh, sorry, man." Bill's like, "Oh, that's probably not the worst thing that's floating around here." And I just kind of look over and, what the hell is that?
Yeah, that we look over and there's a nugget of poo floating in front of us, in front of all of us, like a couple feet away from all of us. Pretty gross, but I mean, I'm sure there's tons of crap in the water that we don't see anyways, so that was just a bigger chunk.
Not even that much salt water could sanitize.
After a massive day, we still have to get through the hectic carnival area, and there's just people partying like crazy, and it's nighttime now, so the day drinking has led to craziness, and everybody's getting wild and dancing, and there I am walking through in my Fox kit and downhill bike, and they're like, "Who the hell's this guy?"
That picture that we first got tagged in from Kyle, it was a picture of a step down he had in this cool free ride zone, and he was talking about it for the first couple days, and he took us there and gave us the lowdown on it. Him and Marcio had been digging there for the last 5 years, and it's just this crazy like red dirt, kind of cliffed out old dirt quarry. No rocks, just grass, sick as dirt, and yeah, it was cool to go there and try and make some cool little lines. Here we are, day 2 in Brazil. Our guide, Kaio, he's got this cool, it's like a moto zone and some free ride stuff up above it, some cool cliffs. It's crazy, it looks like Hawaii or something. So Stevie's gonna cruise around and look for some lines and see what we can come up with.
There's a lot of opportunity here. There's so much shapes and easy molding dirt. It's pretty exciting. Pretty cool here.
I think the most unique thing was the dirt alone. I've never seen anything like it. The closest thing I've seen is cam loops, interior dirt, minimal rock. You could basically carve anything out with a butter knife. No exaggeration there. And then you step on it once and it's hard packed. So pretty cool, very easy to work with, aside from the temperatures.
So just been digging the last couple hours, getting some lines ready and about to shoot. So just, yeah, sit in the truck, get a little bit AC and we'll start riding. But I just took a look at the outside temperature right now, and yeah, you might want to see this.
It was hands down the hottest day I've ever experienced in my life, 48 degrees Celsius. We were trying to finish digging on a second line for Stevie, and it felt like we were working inside of a sauna, and I kid you not, it was just sweat dripping down your face the entire day.
Just building these lines in 48-degree weather. The sun, a little bit of shade. Fuck, there's like no other option but to just dig and do it. It's not gonna get built any other way. And this is so hard. This is the hardest place I've ever worked in. It feels like we just jumped out of the hot tub and we're working inside of a hot tub.
And then by the end of the day, we managed to bang out multiple lines, and just Stevie was riding really well and having fun and dealing with the heat.
Kind of near the end of the session, a few kids came up to check out what was going on, and
check out the little homies over there.
Yeah, dude. I think they're pumped.
Show up to their free ride
They've
zone.
probably seen this stuff a million times, but didn't know we could go do this.
Once the light was gone, Stevie wanted to try this last step down just for fun, so he dropped in and
had like a pretty tech run-in and just like came in just a little too slow and he just crashed hard, like ate shit, and he's okay, but we're gonna have to probably take a couple days to recoup and get him feeling a little better, so he's like all good.
I didn't even use my brakes through any of the corners and stuff. I did it just enough to the G out and then just went around the corner thinking I'd be fine.
Yeah.
after Stevie had his little spill, we took a few days off to relax and wanted to make the best of our time in Rio. Did some driving around the town and kind of checked out the two polar opposites. Went to the beaches, hung out, enjoyed that, and then we were lucky enough to walk through a favela that was relatively safe, and that was literally a life-changing experience.
All that empty silence once.
Dude, the term haywire definitely originated from this little zone here, man. Watch your head, boys. Pretty sure this is a hazard. Holy shit, man. Hard to imagine just 10 minutes ago we're chilling in a pool back of a mansion, and look at this. Look where we are right now, 10 minutes later. Absolutely speechless. Like, the contrast between poor and rich here is gnarly. Oh, did you see that water drip on me from up top? Okay, 1, 2. Yeah. Thank you, obrigado. Yes, thank you, man. It's incredible. Every single person here is smiling. Look at this kid. He has it so bad. One of the poorest neighborhoods here in Rio, and he's smiling, eating strawberries and playing. And man, like if we were to take this kid back home to where we live, his mind would be blown, man. The contrast between our lives and theirs, I can't even put it into words. Okay, 1, 2. Yeah, nice, obrigado. So cute. How happy everyone is, eh? That's definitely one of my top life experiences, just cruising through these tight alleys of the favelas. I don't know what else to say, man. I have goosebumps right now just thinking about all of this. Yeah, when we have bad days back at home, man, we have it really good. Like, these people have it really rough, so it's a big eye-opener, and really appreciate what we have back at home for sure.
Us as North Americans, our concept of Rio is babes at beaches and this big, pristine, futuristic kind of city, and 90% of the city is not like that at all. So yeah, it's crazy to see, and the world needs to see it.
That ended our time in Rio, so now we're going to be heading up to go see what Bernardo has, and I'm sure it's going to be awesome.